Alright, so the next thing I want to show us is how to do trimming and some basic editing in iMovie. So to trim a section of a clip, you have the option to trim from the edges. For example, at this point, and you want to trim this clip that I'm navigating across, you just select it and come to the edge until your cursor turns into this horizontal sign, horizontal arrows. You can just drag across, and you can see you are trimming the video. So one good thing about trimming is it's just like cropping the video. If you want to go back to the normal one, you can just come back to the same location, and once the arrow turns into something like this, you can drag and it's going to unveil the other parts that you've trimmed before. So you want to trim from the edges to a specific point. Assuming you want to trim up to this point, you can just come over here, select, and then move it until this point. Okay, so I want it to be until this imaginary playhead. So you can do the same on the other side as well. You can trim from the edges as well. The right edge, you can select and drag, and you can see it moves in with the other clips that are connecting. So it kind of ripple trim across as you click and drag. Okay, so the next thing is we can do it on any clip. On this one, you can do the same. Okay, you can do the trimming from any angle. Or if you want to do a trimming from within, you can also select. One very basic editing feature or editing control that you can apply is the cutting tool. Okay, so you can cut at any given point by selecting that particular clip, and you can right click and say split clip. Okay, you can split with the command B. You can split. Now you have clip A and clip B, or you can just come anywhere, you just hit command B and it's going to split. You can split as many clips as you want, and if you want to trim across those clips, you can just select and you can see you can move forward, or you can select and move backward accordingly. You can trim accordingly to any position of your choice. So if you don't want any position, you can just click, do command B, and then you can just click, do command B over here as well. Command B to clean. You can select and delete a clip if you want. You can select and delete, or you can do undo, or you can move the clip across. You can rearrange them. You can move them to any location of your choice. You can decide to move them around, or you can decide to select all of them and drag and move them to any location of your choice. So one thing you should pay attention to is once you have any media attached on top of a clip, that media by default is attached to that clip. So if I move this clip, it's going to move with that particular media that is on top of it. Okay, you can see it has moved together. If you want to detach or you want to move it separately, you have to move separately from the subordinate, not from the main clip. The main clip, like I said earlier on, is the one containing these black bars at the bottom. So this is how to do some very basic editing with iMovie. You can do any other thing like copy and paste. You can select, you can do copy, you can delete, you can cut, and you can split. You can add freeze, you can detach audio, you can trim to playhead. You can do all that from this, okay? Or you can show clip trimmer if you want, and you'll be able to do some very basic editing. So in a nutshell, this is how to do some very basic trimming and editing in iMovie. I think that does it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.